I think what's interesting is that, all this discussion around unicorns and the next growing of the billion-dollar tech startups, I actually think that the next unicorns will be built from the digitization of traditional businesses. And I think we'll see faster growing billion-dollar businesses actually built from scaled traditional businesses that are now becoming digitized. And I think, the data-driven component of that is going to change everything from insights to product development all the way through to how we do marketing and engagement. Specifically when it comes to programmatic, and that's one of the reasons why we kind of merged the e-commerce and the media component together, because how does this media meets commerce? How do I actually identify the vessel at which I communicate with a person, no matter where I do that, and then how do I drive that to a close? And how do I use kind of that data loop now to continue to do that time and time again for what used to be considered specifically a traditional business? And so that's where we see kind of the future of that going. And we definitely know that algorithms, and how do I optimize that and then create algorithms that just run that play time and time again? Again, look, I think the world's changing. I don't actually believe, when we look at holding groups, scale, look, there's 4 big guys. They're all 5 big guys. They all have the same scale. So let's just really be really realistic. The slight differentiation by market is not actually changing the nature of our ability and our pricing. So that world has kind of moved on. What we really want is the people who were able to bring on the type of talent, the type of thinking that allow us what you really want is automation. You want algorithms. Look, the bottom line is the digitization of marketplaces make more value for both buyer and seller. And we've seen it time and time again. And there's no difference here. The question is what the time frame is going to be, but it's going to happen. And so those who are going to be positioned to win are going to be those that bring on the talent that create strategies that can be replicated, or understand how to create algorithms that can predict or that can, target differently, all those kind of things. And so the role of the agency is going to be more important than ever in this ecosystem. Even more than that is that I think they're going to be able to create greater value for themselves in this ecosystem. Imagine a world where instead of me predicting how much the impact of media had on driving my business, where they could actually take revenue share deals and actually have an upside opportunity. And so the world changes dramatically when you begin to look at that. And then you bring in the retailer side of the house, where you take like a WMX, and all of a sudden you're able to take Facebook and WMX, anonymize data, show that I showed this person a video, and they actually bought in store. That world is right around the corner, and especially when you look in emerging markets, forget about developed markets, like emerging markets where the mobile phone is the first screen, they're already, the majority of the payments are happening on their mobile phone. You can already coupon them. This world is already connected and it's right here. And so I just think that, a lot of times we spend so much time talking about kind of the wrong thing and not really focused on where the world actually currently is and how fast do we make sure that we get our knowledge base, our capability, and our skill set, and most importantly, the talent that can get us to the place where consumers are already at.